Question is, what?
Oh my
what
gosh.
It's me, Mario.
I'm trying to like figure it out because every time I screw it up, I just immediately go through the door.
Yeah, that's why I've always had that issue too.
Please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool.
There's apparently something you're supposed to be able to do when you're there, but like
How?
how? Because I'm not. The problem is what's happening is you're punching and then you're not on neutral. Oh, but you can't. Let me see. Let's see.
I wish there was a more consistent setup, to be honest.
Yeah. Come on. Well, that's what I wanted, but not.
Oh, I saved that Lakitu skip from the depths of failure. I didn't get a long jump, but I timed the normal jump and then dived and barely made it across the bridge.
That's nice.
Alright, nice. I almost bonked. Nice. Hey.
Nice.
Not as bad as last time either. Still slow, but not as slow.
But yeah, I understand.
Oh geez, somebody's stomping upstairs, jeez.
That's how I feel sometimes. Like, sometimes I'll hear like just the freaking floor shaking, and I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah. Oh well.
And then it turns out it's just somebody walking. My favorite loading screen, yay. Probably not record. Bowser's Baby Burrito.
Oh man, I timed that just perfectly.
Oh, I guess that kind of was a record, and I definitely could have done better. That's sad. It's probably because I don't practice it much.
Nice.
In Usamune, anyways.
Yeah.
Who
Sometimes it just be that way.
Yeah. Imagine having to practice board Bowser's sub. That'd be so tragic.
That's when you start doing front sub.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm pretty much thinking. Even then, I guess it's not as bad, because really what it is, you're practicing front sub. You don't have to go swim the entire way again. Let's see, board Bowser sub.
Hey, gold!
Hey, love to see it. Okay, Bits in the Fire Sea. But no, I'm not going to do that. I'm now going to do Bowser 2. Forget about the jump stuff. Let's do this. A bit too late.
I think this is the best pace I've ever been on, I think.
Nice.
Doesn't mean it'll last past this, but...
Yeah.
I died?
Oh,
What? Oh my gosh. Well,
that was tragic.
I cannot believe I actually missed that. What?
It happens like that sometimes, but still. That's pretty brutal.
And of course it goes downhill immediately. Well, I can still technically sub 20, so we're just gonna keep going anyways. Even though we lost 20 seconds. Which is tough.
Yeah. It really is. That's a pretty big chunk of time, especially considering, like, there's still so much time to potentially lose later on.
I still have time to gain in bits though, so...
Yeah, let's do it. Now let me suck at BLJs. Can I please get through it? No.
My best possible time is still 19:10, even without any improvements.
Oh, nice. That's pretty decent.
Definitely not a good pace for sub 20, like in terms of average time loss, but 20 seconds is not normal.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, we got good Goomba RNG this time.
I'm trying to understand.
Alright, that was a clean Bowser in a Dark World, pretty much, in terms of getting into it.
Love to see it. Can I please not screw it up?
Hey, nice.
Hey, first try. Hmm.
Good time. 3-second gold, nice.
Finally. Nice! 3-second gold, wow. Is it 3-second gold for a whole, like, Bowser in the Dark Sea, or...
It's Bowser in the Dark World, yeah, the whole thing.
Dark World?
So some of everything. I didn't miss the I got a, decent throw, but I had clean everything before that. The only thing that was not clean was my entrance into the pipe. I didn't go straight in, I kind of like walked around the rim a little bit. That's
fair.
whatever.
That happens, and it's not like a big loss. It's just a bit of wasted time.
Yeah, and it brings my best possible back down to 1907, which is nice.
Yeah, exactly. God, why do I suck at this? Because it's hard, but...
Okay. Good so
Oh,
far.
nice. Nice. Can we get the start? Oh,
Oh, whatever, who cares? I don't care about
You didn't fall
that.
into the sand. That's the good thing. You
Yeah,
didn't fall
still
into the-
only lost 2 seconds, so like, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Bro, let me get it.
Perfect? Well, not perfect, but,
Yeah, didn't go terrible.
plenty good enough. Which is all I care about.
Can I please go through it?
I'm gonna do all reliable on the red setup. I'm not gonna risk it.
That's fair.
I proceed to mess up the middle of the reds, but nah. That's trivial time loss, to be honest.
Yeah, to be honest.
Lost a second. Oh no.
Yeah. It's not like you got hit by lava or anything and then you lose like 5 seconds. And even then, it's not really that bad. Come on. Why am I so bad at this?
Oof.
That was rough.
Had to do the backup.
Dude, I was practicing that, and I got killed by him. Like, I bumped him off, but he ended up bumping me off as well, and I died. It was so tragic.
Oh, that was still pretty decently fast, even though I had the mistake. That's good.
Nice.
That was kind of stupid, but...
Come on. Mario. Please.
I feel
Let me
that.
do this consistently. I'm not even in a run or anything. I just hate this. I want to get it more I want to be more consistent. But I'm just really bad at whatever the pace is.
Nice gold by 1/10.
Nice. Okay. Well, that was something. Can I
Now
get
we
a...
talk to Toad.
What's frustrating is like it's not even a matter of like going too slow. You can also go too fast.
Oh no, yeah. It's
And
stupid.
I'm just like, why can't I just mash the button?
I barely saved that setup. I messed it up a little bit there. Bad RNG, no. No. I hate my life.
Mood.
Whatever.
Come on. Bro.
Let's just get a decent MIPS. That's all I can ask. We grabbed him first try, don't have to worry about that time loss.
I wish there was like an easy way for me to tell.
Oh, thank goodness. We got through first try.
Oh, nice. Maybe a record?
Nah, that's not a record. But it's close enough that I can be okay with it.
Yeah. Everything's going well. Maybe this will be the sub 20 finally.
Haven't forgotten how to swim.
Oh yeah, I can't. Okay.
Dang it, I've missed 2 swims so far.
That sucks. Not the worst, but still. It's like a random time loss.
Yeah. Lost 5 seconds basically because of it.
That sucks.
Ah, dang it, I messed up that. Don't know if I can make the fast cycle now, which sucks. Oh wait, no, I'm still gonna make it. No, bullies, please. I made it!
Nice. Everything seems to be going well.
Now, I have no health, but we don't need health. We just can't make a mistake.
Yeah. Which is rough, but that's kind of how it goes. That's how it always goes for me. If I make a mistake there, I immediately die.
Alright, we got the Bowser throw.
Nice.
Good. It's good time. .3 gold.
Nice. We'd love to see a gold on a great run.
Oh, frick, I'm stupid. I just dove into the door.
Nah. Well, 21, 6, 3, no, so that was terrible.
Yes!
Nice! I just need a good bits and a good battle 3.
Bro, come on.
Nice.
Thank you, jeez. Frick.
Okay. That was avoidable.
Let's go!
Alright. Got the trick. Let's do this.
One.
Nice.
Two. Three. Let's go!
Hey. So what's your time gonna be?
Low 19.
Hey, finally sub 20 and by a good margin. Love to see it.
1916. Let's go!
Yeah.
Yes! Oh, my word.
Finally.
That took so long. Jeez,
Yeah.
man.
Nice.
I can finally submit a run. Let's go.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty decent ranking too, so.
That's so pog.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Love to
gosh,
see it.
bro. Yes.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have taken as many runs as it did. Also, can we talk about getting the 3 out of 3 on Bowser throws? How clutch is that?
Exactly.
How clutch is that?
On such a good run.
By far the best pace I've been on, and I get the 3 out of 3.
Yeah, you kind of destroyed your time on top of it, too.
I beat my PB by almost 2 minutes, and I lowered my sum of best by almost 30 seconds.
That is legit. That is insane. You just kind of popped off.
The only bad thing, really, was the BLJs going to Bowser and this guy. Took way longer than it should have. Was close to getting an 18-minute with that not being an issue, but I don't care. I do not care.
Fair.
Look at that. Sub 2 minutes on that bit split.
Oh, wow.
That's nice for me. It's not amazing, but it's good for me. A minute 57 is so close to, like, how good I actually just am on the level.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, everybody.
And, it happened in a great run, so...
I cannot believe I finally got this. About
That's
fucking
pretty
time.
Yeah,
Ah,
for real. It's been a long while.
literally. My sum of best is now 1815. That's so nice.
Oh, nice.
Almost to sub 18 sum of best. That's wild.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty insane. What's the record right now? Isn't it like 15 or something like that?
1456 or 58 or something like that.
Yeah. It'll be insane. That's an insane time, but still 18 minutes itself is just... Oh, God. Also, why the hell is it he goes so not far sometimes?
That's so nice.
Yeah. Finally get below sub 20. That was the goal. Now you gotta do 70 star.
Yep. What rank does that put me at? I shall look. Super Mario 64, 16 star, Emulator. 1916 puts me at tied for 554. That's honestly not as bad as I thought it'd be.
554?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, there's so many people who run the category, it's like...
And that's Emulator, of course, but...
Yeah. But still, it's just like... It's still a crazy time, even
There's
if
1,000 runs on here, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And also think about all the other people who've played the game.
For years,
For
or...
years, yeah. And they don't have a good time like that. It's so... You know... That's pretty insane.
Yeah, and it's not like I put all my time into this game.
Yeah, exactly. We're both kind of just doing it in our free time.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Time to post this in the Super Mario 64 Discord and PBs, or personal bests.